Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Cleveland. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
And he's coming off a game where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. And he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple decent drives here and there. But the inability to find the end zone, of course, he had the one interception. So a lot to clean up, a lot to improve. Not just him, but frankly, the entire offense.
He'll get back to... Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract with a fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down. They run once more with McCaffrey. This time the sliding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up second and
ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 9. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
To Danny Gray. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's taken in, and he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are out to an early 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. they fumbled it away on that opening possession. Fortunate, it only led to a field goal, so they're in a 3-0 hole as they start this drive. 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 30-yard line.
A run with the former Buckeye, Quinshon Judkins. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. McCaffrey gonna return it, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's 2nd best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
2 yards on the play. And a 49er 1st down.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man, it's the tight end, Jake Tonjes.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia, all part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Sanders. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Just past midfield.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On second down, Purdy hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On comes Thomas Morstead. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Sanders on third and long. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Another run here for Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Brett dealt it up to make the play. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Third and long. As we are ready to get back underway. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt it away for San Francisco. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
For a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They run it once more with Judkins. Helix forward for maybe a yard. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of 2.
On 3rd down, Sanders.
He was brought down by Jason Pinnock. A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
That is caught right side. That's Bannon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, it's Judkins. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And he will score! Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out to a 7-3 lead.
7, 49ers 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17
They hit
yards.
another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there.
Brings up second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down. Now Robinson, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That's to Gray, open on the left side. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Stewart on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa. He gets in for the sack, number 85 in his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. To return is Pearsall. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Average quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's Robinson. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Purdy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Try again, it's 2nd and 10.
Back
to the air again is Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. Throwing again is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. Tillman, the man in motion. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. On play action, Shedeur. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Browns getting their punting team out there as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. 49ers offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns set. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And 1 yard to go.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
The 49er first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here's Purdy again. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns' 12-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And that's over everybody out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down. So chances are, I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game, but I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get them down short of the 20-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime
Our
Report.
trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Chargers at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Chargers win their second straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's Trevor Lawrence finding his big target, Brenton Strange. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Jags will not finish the year winless. Congratulations to them and their fans. It was quite a wait, but they get their first win. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is Kendre Miller. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Saints come away with a convincing 28-10 win. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On 1st and 10, Purdy. And he let him a bit too much. Pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The 49ers out to punt this one.
Thomas Morstead in formation for San Francisco.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take.
The Browns take over first and
The Browns
10.
offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. A hit as he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
From the gun, it's Sanders. In trouble, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Now Sanders on third and long. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy now on second down. This is Ayuk. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll go play action with Purdy. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down. On the option, here's Robinson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Second and 11. Here's Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Throw on the run is complete. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Another one. Through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 2. Here's Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Robinson. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And the 49er first down.
They run over center with Robinson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
1st and 10.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. DeMonte Casey in on the tackle. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's to his tight end, Kittle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with
A
it.
gain of 15.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. He takes off. And he's in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Niners 19, Browns 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 20.
The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and lift.
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Mykel Williams. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Out of the gun. It's set, and this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
A loss of 7.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. He connects with Gray on that one. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
a gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Third down. Purdy. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now, Shedeur. Oh, the short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Browns 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs. A run, and here comes Judkins. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Sanders. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Sanders will throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this fourth down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
The 49ers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, Purdy. That one complete for Brian Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
The Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. As Shador on first down. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. And that is incomplete. Third down and 3.
Renardo Green on the coverage.
They bring Judy in motion. Sanders on third down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Going deep downfield for Judy. That's hard. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Open man, and that's Tillman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
7-yard loss brings up third down.
On third down, Sanders. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Alfred Collins. A loss of 7. It's fourth down.
Fourth down. Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here is first and goal.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Now, Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw again is Sanders. And he will score. Game on. David Njoku. Touchdown Browns. It's his third touchdown catch this year. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
And 11 at the 31-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Marquise Siegel.
They bring Judy in motion. He'll run. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Browns first down.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. Forced out wide. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for second and 9. Shotgun snap to Gabriel. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. Throwing on third down, Gabriel. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They snap it to Gabriel. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start, 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.